yeah, now we are back in Innsbruck again.
Yeah,
It's really cold,
but yeah,
winter time is coming, and yeah, now we are at our last class for this semester, and we are really working on our portfolio, on our reflection.
Yeah,
And
getting all of the experiences together we had during the study trip. But yeah, it was really a cool experience. So we saw so many things. We had such a good time.
We got a lot of impressions and also interesting lectures.
And like seeing it on site made it so much more valuable. And also now we can like know what we're speaking of if you know the different cultures and you have your own experiences and don't just.
I think we also became somehow more open-minded.
Yeah.
Like experiencing all the different values, cultures, religions, and to get in contact also with locals to understand how they perceive the world and how their feelings are and what they need.
Yeah, and I think now every time we will see locals from their country, we can more understand their behavior and don't judge them, and so
it somehow also reduced some prejudices that we have before traveling to the country.
What I liked the most was that we were seeing so many or 3 different destinations, and I'm really happy that India was included because it was just the opposite of Dubai and Hong Kong. And as the prior study trips included Singapore, we really both state that it's so much more valuable to see India, because after the study trip we were first in Bali and then we went to Singapore. And I mean, it was nice. It's a nice.
It was
city,
nice for 4 days,
city,
maybe 2 days, but
it's actually a little bit of the same standard as in Dubai and in Hong Kong. And so seeing India was definitely like really cool. And I think that's like India is even my highlight of the whole study tour.
I think my highlight was of course the Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi. And it was a pity that we were so under time pressure, and that I would like to have somehow a guided tour. Maybe for the next study tour it would be a recommendation to have somehow a guided tour with someone who explains a little bit about the history of the mosque and all the things around the mosque, because it was an amazing day for me to be there. And also the desert safari, of course, was cool.
It was really amazing. What we both said was also a little bit disappointing was the trip to China, because it was actually quite a lot of effort to get there, because we had to get the visa, and I was really excited of China because I really expected a lot, and then I expected a lot of people, and then we were actually in a resort and
there was
nobody.
Kind of
empty. But it's like really staged authenticity. That was like, that's the word you could describe it. And I expected so much from China, and I think also that China has a lot more to offer than just this resort, which was really kind of
it was somehow a nice trip, but
it was interesting to learn, so we could like also experience and learn
but
something
maybe it
from
would
that.
be better to have one day more in Hong Kong and to a little bit experience also the city, or have a guided city tour. One day was definitely too less to spend in China,
and then like this kind of side we visited maybe could have been a little bit better.
All
but
in all,
we still think that China has a lot to offer, so it didn't distract us to not go there.
Okay, to conclude, I think all in all it was a great experience, somehow once in a lifetime experience, and I'm really grateful that I was part of it, and
definitely.
Thank you for the good organization and for the smooth going on of all the things, the lectures, the flights, and
we really can say that how's it called, making the word our classroom, so that was 100%.
It was definitely the right slogan.